All right, let's go to Jack Ziebell now. He joins us. Jack, good morning to you. Thanks for your time.
No worries. Thanks for having me, guys.
Let's start with Nick Del Santo. Surgery overnight for him. It's an enormous blow, isn't it?
It is. Dale's a quality player, and speaking to him throughout the week is a fair surprise that he had to require surgery. He said he felt pretty good, and as he said in his media conference yesterday, it was a bit of a shock to have to be out for such a long period of time and to require surgery.
Jack, you must have been relieved in some ways with the return to form last week after a poor first round. Big Brown comes in and plays really well. Wasn't there in round one, so looks like he's going to be an important player for you this year.
Yeah, definitely Big Brown. He's a quality player. He was very unlucky to miss out in the round one team, but made the most of his opportunities last week against Brisbane. And yeah, he's going to be a great player for us this year. And we've got a lot of options up forward now with Jared Waite coming in and young Mason Wood playing last week as well. So Aaron Black in the reserves, Drew Petrie obviously, and we've got a number of ways we can go up forward. So I think it's going to be a week in, week out sort of thing, what we decide to go with.
What about your own form, Jack? Are you happy with the way you've started the season?
Obviously, round one for us as a team wasn't great. Personally, didn't play that well either. But it was nice to get back on track last week. And moving forward now to tomorrow night, obviously a massive game against Port Adelaide. And they've had a pretty tough draw first up against Freo and Sydney. So they're really looking forward to kick-starting their season and come across and try and get the win. But, we know that they're a quality side and we're going to have to be playing our best footy to give ourselves a chance.
Well, Port have been a side that you've mostly dominated for the best part of a decade. You've won 21 out of the last 29 games and they've only beaten you one in the last 6. Is there a reason you match up so well against Port?
Yeah, I think, as you said, we match up really well against them across the field. The way they play their footy now is quite similar to the way we play our footy as well. So I think it's going to be a great game on the weekend, and I think the last few games have been really close as well, and we've just sort of edged them out. So, we've got to be at our best, and if we're not, we're a quality side and they'll show us up. So, we've just got to really make sure we bring our best game and try and get the win.
What have your forward scouts been telling you about Port Adelaide? Because it's been a little bit hard to draw a form line through them. They were unlucky to lose against Fremantle. It was a really tight match, could have gone either way, but last week they were dominated in tight. What are your scouts saying?
Obviously, Port are a great side. As you said, the Freo game, they were a kick away. And last week they played a really tough, quality Sydney opposition that got the better of them. But, as good sides do, when they get beaten, they would like to respond, and I'm sure they're going to come out pretty fierce in the contest and in all areas of the game on tomorrow night. So we should be ready for that and make sure that we can send a bit going back the other way as well.